So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's today Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't even keep up anymore. Been on the road all day. Went to Stuttgart. Just got back to Bavaria. Lovely. It's already late, so we're just gonna wind down with something that I could easily throw together, like a Venezia Select cocktail right out of the fridge. It's good. So please do come in, take a sip. Let's wind down. My name is Christopher. I'm delighted you're here. We got a puzzle to jump into, so let's hop into this grid. Let's see what we got today. So, no, it's actually Tuesday. So I guess I got ahead of myself. Again, not quite sure what day of the week it is. We got a Jared Cappel construction edited by Will Shorts. I tell you what a long day, but it is so good to be home. Just take a deep breath. Namaste. All right, let's do it. Let's hop into our grid, see what we got. So, U.S.'s oldest continuous women's professional sports org. LPGA maybe is nuts for their mind. Oh, mind. Okay, how about oars? Very nice. So, is this a V? Gives a thumbs up? Don't know. Vex. Textures, I can't believe this. Maybe shaking my head. So is nuts for, I guess, could be loves. And we're going to go with the LPGA because, I hope it's right. I want that to be the case. A type of event run by the LPGA, and I'm assuming we're going for a pro-am here. So gives a thumbs up. Let's see. Grasp a central idea, maybe to get the point. Got the point. Get the point, capiche? Verstehst du? Sailing say could be a C. And vex could be to eat at. So I guess gives a thumbs up could be votes yes. I'm really hung up on putting that A in there, aren't I? That is ridiculous for me. Ian Fleming figure would be a spy. Very nice. Sample sake, say, to sip. Or, depending on just how big a lout you really are, maybe to gulp. Kissing on a park bench, as an example for short, would be to maybe engage in PDA. Public displays of affection. He's been using the acronym for so long. I guess these are initials actually. An acronym makes a word, doesn't it? IE spelled out, and it would be id est. Okay, very nice. So then we've got a Frenchman who developed an anthrax vaccine, and that would be Pasteur. Pollen producer, I'm going for a stamen here. I'm so glad I took that botany class in grad school. Like some temporary committees could be ad hoc. Nope. I'm only going to say no, since nope is in there. That'd be too close. I'm going to go with Let's see what we got from there. Functional. Oh. Is it useful or usable? I imagine usable works better with functional. You could make an argument either way, though, couldn't you? Signs of spring. Oh, I don't know. We got to get there and finish that top, but now I want to put in rosebuds and just see where that leads us. Is this B going to check out Roll Tide, School in Brief? Talking about Bama there. One last check. 99% fat-free. Say... What do we got here? Perplex could be to be muse. So, yeah, I wonder what this is. 99% fat-free. Now I'm really wondering that. Make noticeable progress. Oh, maybe move the needle. And that's going along with something up there. Does this help me at all? Lean. Okay, good Lord. I mean, sometimes you're just not getting them, right? You know? Finger foods served on a toothpick, maybe. How about canapes? And then let's see here. Herman, who wrote Siddhartha, and that would be Herman S. So, middling mark. Okay, I guess we're going for a C. Relinquishes, maybe seeds. And I cannot blank anybody, anything. I can only make them think. Socrates would be to teach. Traditional Chinese medicine component in which a practitioner might 3, 9, and 18 down, get the points, something, move the needle. And I guess we're just going for acupuncture here. So out of whack here. Quick check, surveillance device, informally could be a cam. Well, let's try to do something about this up here. Maybe smoked salmon? A deer, a female deer. Ray, a golden drop of sun. Figure at a body shop, maybe an estimate. Hawaii's Mauna Kea. Offer a thought could be to opine. Take to the sky could be to aviate. And the golden rule of aviation is to aviate, navigate, communicate. Really? You should just keep that blue side up. On the attitude meter, that is. Decorative pillowcase could be a sham, and a hope so for the fingers crossed. So what we got over here now? Let's see. Made a scene is probably going to be acted. Been getting that a lot lately too. Have you noticed that? Make a scene, act. Made a scene, acted. You know, it's kind of been cropping up an awful lot lately. Betray. This really is my favorite go-to cocktail. And it's like I love red. And I do, but it doesn't mean anything. It's not symbolic. Just like red. I like that drink. So betray, maybe stab in the back. We'll try it. And we can go to checking immediately. See what we got here. Hijack actor Idris, and it would be Elba. Common cooking oil. Don't use it. Don't. I care about you. Stick with coconut and olive oil. Maybe it's probably better. Recruit successfully as a reluctant participant, and this could be to rope in. And I gotta tell you, you can eat any oil you want. I don't judge. I don't care. I don't ever want to come across as this, I don't know, some sort of a weirdo that's telling everybody what to do with themselves. You can do what you want to do. I'm good with it. One side of the political aisle with the, and I guess we're talking about the left. Herr Schindler let's see, it was Oscar, but in Schindler's List would be Oscar. I gotta remember to put the K in there though. Sometimes forget, you know, we got different spellings. Same name, different spellings. Believer in Jah would be a Rasta. Jazz legend Shaw. How about going for Artie here on him? Sioux City native would be an Iowan. Followed the leader. This OB is weird. I'm trying to be obeyed. No one wants to obey anything. There's no basement in the Alamo. Eudora Welty. This is a fantastic Tuesday. A little on the challenging side for the new solvers out there, right? I mean, you know, not everybody's going to know who the heck Eudora Welty is, or for that matter, canapes, or really a lot of this stuff here, right? You know, but on the whole, it's got a nice little gait to it. It's got a nice rhythm. I'm liking it. Gave it a go could be to have tried. And then what do we got up here? So taste the rainbow candy would be Skittles. First person shooter video game franchise would be the Halo game. Kia SUV may be a Sorrento. A pain in the neck as an example of an idiom person. Wowza, OMG. Too soon? Compliment on the green. How about a nice putt? Reminds me of the Mondegreen, you know, where we get like lyrics wrong. Like, hey, dude, you know, instead of hey, Jude or whatever, right? You know, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, and, you know, that kind of stuff. I'd heard somewhere, maybe during undergrad, that Aussie buds could be mates, but I'd heard that it probably came from like some old limerick or a poem or something about some great hero that they died in combat or something like that, and they laid him on the green, Mondegreen, and it just became Mondegreen and the Lady Mondegreen or something like that, right? As if it was a family name. Oh, that's the Lord and Lady Mondegreen, you know, Mondegreen or whatever. And I think that's really kind of cool. Plenty, lots. Now I got to make a note to actually look that up and see just where the heck Mondegreen came from, because I honestly am trying to remember, and it seems like you would think I would remember that, and maybe I remember the gist of it, but I gotta know. Mondegreen. I want to make sure that I've remembered this little jewel from my life, because knowing is good. Actor Sean of Stranger Things. I don't really know. Take in the paper? Question mark. So a take. How about the op-ed? Nice. Okay, so bears, lairs would be dens. So this is Aston, spooky sounding lake, Erie. Nice. Okay, moving up. Can't believe I thought it was Wednesday. That would have made tomorrow Thursday. That would have been a much better week. Not fair. Not fair at all. So-called windows to the soul could be your eyes. That was a clever little old grid is what this is. The only thing I saw in it that I went like, would be the C. But as a constructor myself, I know how hard it can be to try to get around that, and it's just not easy. So I get it. Road sign with a unidirectional arrow would be a one-way. And so with that said, I got to say, Jared Cappel, this is a nice grid. I mean, I just love it. It's clever. It's got a wonderful gait. We've almost got, it's not quite a gallop to this thing, but it's fun. It's got a good trot going, right? Horror director Roth, and I think that's Eli, if I'm not mistaken. Reeks could be stinks. A poet. I didn't even know it. Revolutionary Turner. I'm assuming we're talking about Nat. The Blenheim in England for one, and that would be a palace. So yeah, we got Nat, and then photo ops. Let's get palace in there, and let's see. How do we do, Bob? You know what? Again, we'll open this back up, but I got to tell you, on the whole, this was a really good little grid. But when I'm looking at the theme here, get to the point, stab in the back, right? Move the needle over here, and then the acupuncture thing. This is really clever. This is really good stuff. But the other fill was really good. I really loved it. They had the stamen in here, right? The LPGA made an appearance, which I've seen in a long, long time. Love it every time we can bring in something of a normal spelling to the Anglo vocabulary and usage, like Oscar, but when we change it to Oscar, for the German, you know, we get that. Really, really wonderful stuff. And it's always good to see Eudora Welty make it into our grid. That's fabulous. On the whole, fabulous grid. So I got to tell you, Jared Cappel, well done. We're going to bring down our Benier de Adieu, and we'll go ahead and call the shop. I got to get these edited and get them up for everybody because it is late. I'm already an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5. Oh my God, almost 3 hours behind schedule. So you get up at morning, 4:30 in the morning, you get your day going, everything like that, go to the office, run there, and then you got to go drive for 5 hours to Stuttgart and then back. And it's been a long day, but it was a meaningful one. I really enjoy visiting our clinics and all of the staff, you know, our providers, our nurses, our techs. It's just a wonderful experience to be there and to touch base with all of them and see what we can do to support. It's just a fantastic thing to be a public servant. I honestly believe, I just love that. And so it just feels good. And it always makes the day great. But at the end of the day, there's nothing better than coming home. And right now, while I'm living the life of a geographical bachelor, it's so good to be able to come home to you guys and the grid, do it together. I feel like we're all in this thing as one, and it's a wonderful thing. So please try to support the channel. You may want to consider becoming a a regular paying member, or just by subscribing, whatever the case may be. It would be very kind of you to simply leave a like and a comment. Appreciate that more than you ever know. It was always brighten my day. Just trying to keep the channel growing and trying to make sure that we're staying relevant out there. That's the big thing. So share it with your friends, get it out there. I would really appreciate it. Now we're in the mode. We're slowly growing and doing great things, and I just want to let everybody know that it's because of you. So thank you. But I still need your help, so if you don't mind. Until we see you tomorrow, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Be good to yourselves, your friends, your neighbors, and be especially kind to the person behind you in line, trying uncertain times right now. So hang in there. As they say in England, keep your pecker up. That would be, your chin, nose, this whole area here, right? And enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. Be well until we see you on the morrow. Cheers.